Hello and welcome back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Imperial agent, Verona, also known as Cypher 9. That's such a long intro to each of these videos, I'm going to have to try and shorten it down appropriately. Where we last left off though, we're on the planet of Balmora. Basically working on behalf of Imperial intelligence, trying to track down one of the Eagle's terrorist cells here. This is their kind of training ground apparently, operating while the resistance here on the planet are fighting against the Imperial puppet government and the consolidation forces that are here. Because this is their training ground, this is a potential opportunity for us to infiltrate it and learn more of their secrets, and apparently their leader, Grey Star, is well known by the Eagle. So that's who we're trying to extract and get some information out of him. We have a contact, this Sanju Pyne. And hopefully he'll be able to provide us a way into the terrorists' good graces.
Alright, make me look good.
Oh, I totally forgot to play with my item modifications again. Hey. Oh well.
Don't waste my time, Sanju. You're lucky to even be here.
I got you those scramblers, didn't I? Come on, Chemish, you owe me. Maybe not big time, but you owe me.
When's the last time you did an operation for us?
What? Come on, we've been over this.
Grey Star didn't send out a call for cowards, and neither did the Eagle. Do you think...
Hey, someone finally made it. It's great to meet you in person. This is the group I was telling you about. I think you'll get along with them real well. Better than I do, hopefully.
I've been looking forward to meeting your friends.
Chemish, this is the woman who got in touch with me after the Eagle's broadcast. Said she wanted to join us.
Uh-huh. Sanju says you fought the Imperials at Druckenwell. Says the Empire has a bounty on your head.
I didn't know you were at Druckenwell. We should talk.
Is all that real? You some ace killer looking to get the Empire off Balmora?
You think I don't live up to my reputation?
Maybe I do. Can you blame me? My name's Chemish. These people here, they follow Grey Star, our founder. They've been spat on, starved, and punished by the Empire. Now you're not from Balmora. You haven't been through what they've been through. Makes me wonder how far I can trust you.
What makes you judge and jury around here?
See these cybernetics? Earned them after an Imperial soldier threw me to the torture droids because I looked threatening when I was 18.
Damn. Chemish, I never realized you...
Sure, Sanju. So, yeah, I've earned respect around here. I've earned Grey Star's trust. You've got a long way to go. Look, I don't have a problem finding people for sabotage and suicide runs. But real soldiers, they're harder to find. So, take a job, show you're useful, then we'll talk.
You've got my attention. What's the job?
There's an abandoned factory not far from here. Used to make droids, but its defenses went haywire when the Empire took over. Place is swarming with rogue security units. It's also full of expensive equipment. Get inside, and there's something I want.
Name it and it's yours.
The Okara droid factory produced shielded power cores for stealth droids. I want a case for my people. My people can convert the cores into explosives, plant them around an enemy base, and thanks to the stealth shielding, no one will know until it's too late.
Sounds nasty. But sometimes nasty is what gets the job done.
Let's be upfront. This is a test. So if you fail, don't bother coming back. We'll just kill you.
Good luck. And be careful. The factory's a nasty place.
Okay, so we've been given a kind of a trial, a test, to prove ourselves worthy of this terrorist organisation. Before we go that, it asks us obviously to go to the military workshop, to the Okara droid factory. First things first, so let's go report to Lieutenant Davril, just in case he wants us to head in the same direction as well. now that the artillery guns have been silenced. Just wait for the loading screen to disappear. There you go. Is there any other heroic missions we can do while en route? Let's have a look. Firestar, no. The Republic's last gasp. I think... oh, toxic bombs I think is another... it's quite near a Republic sector. Republic's last gasp though sounds something like we should do. Toxic bombs. Okay. We'll have a read about oh, where's Comrades in Arms? Oh, of course, this mission. I remember that one. We'll do that later on. I recognise some of the heroics, others not so much.
Must have been imagining things, but I could have sworn I heard those generators go pop from here. Good work, but it looks like the resistance isn't done yet.
You'd think the Empire would have an easier time with a ragtag bunch of resistance fighters.
Used to be we kept the resistance in check in the wilds, but now they've started to get bolder. They're attacking Imperial holdings in the old Balmoran industrial area. We need to punish their boldness. Lieutenant Thorpe at Makaran Outpost has some ideas about how to put the resistance back in their place.
So we need to find this Lieutenant Thorpe. And yep, that's our next outpost that we need to go to. Quickest way to get there is probably to quick travel to the droid military workshop once again. And then use a speeder from there. We could of course use the transport service droids, but I'm working with what I legitimately have. Yeah, as I say, there's various heroic quests which we can take, but you normally don't do them, or you don't encounter some of them at least, until you come here as a member of the Galactic Republic, because they're quite near the Republic outposts. So it looks like they're now suitable for everyone, and you can just directly teleport there using the heroic transport item you're given. While we're waiting, we might as well play with some item modifications.
Brave little imps in the middle of a war. Want to play with them?
Fixer 66, a member of Imperial Intelligence. How can we help you?
The Watchers said new agents were in the area. It's good you're here. I'm Fixer 66. I'm with the operations branch of Imperial Intelligence, and if you have a moment, I'd like to show you something.
You have my attention, Fixer.
On the left is an ordinary Republic comm unit issued to Resistance fighters. You've probably seen hundreds before. This other one is a Republic comm unit that has undergone some surgery. Please look, don't touch. The second one contains a ½ kilo of high explosive that detonates when the talk button is pressed.
I assume this is meant to deal with the Resistance.
Yes, the plan is to take a few of these sabotaged comm units behind the Resistance's lines and plant them on their dead. The Resistance should soon salvage the comms and take them back to their headquarters. The resulting explosions will cripple and panic them. We'd prefer someone like you to take point. Someone who won't break if captured and who can go without reinforcements. Can you do this?
Let's get this done.
Head over to our technical man, a Balmora local we drafted. The men call him Toybox. He'll give you the ordnance and show you how to transport it safely.
Sounds like a plan. Lieutenant Thorpe, I think, is round behind this This defensive wall. There's normally a couple of more quests we can pick up, but as I say, it seems quite obvious that the expansion has definitely removed some quests and switched some others around.
Fixer 66 called with the details. I've got your comm units rigged and ready to go. Oh, my name's Toybox, or that's what they call me. I used to make... Well, never mind. Quite a plan the Fixer's got. What do you think of it?
I like it. It exterminates the Resistance in their nests.
The Resistance, or anyone else that picks up the comm unit. He's assuming soldiers will be the ones stripping any Resistance bodies, but civilians pick over bodies all the time. Refugees, sympathizers, sometimes you'll even see children do it.
Anyone that scrounges at a soldier's corpse is no innocent.
No, but it's more practical to kill a soldier than a civilian, right? We want a high-value target. While I was making the bombs, I remembered I had some empty grenade casings lying around. Now, a comm unit anyone will activate. But if we trapped a grenade to explode when armed, only soldiers will be in the blast. What would you think of that?
Has it occurred to you that the Fixer's plan relies on you obeying his orders?
I'm sorry. I suppose that might have looked like I won't do it again. Here are the trapped comm units. They're disarmed until this channel is set to 5. Just set them and walk away. Fixer 66 will be monitoring Resistance comm frequencies. Talk to him when it's done.
The idea about trapping grenades is that only the Resistance who are out on the field will be using them, and obviously they'll be meaning to throw the grenades. But comm units, they may take that back to their base, and they might be using them in the base at the time when the explosions go off, which is much more demoralizing. I like the plan. Bit bloodthirsty, but we are the Empire after all. And here's this Lieutenant Thorpe.
I hear your exploits with Lieutenant Davril went well. Let us hope you are versatile. Unlike my esteemed colleague, I do not base my mission's success on the decibel level of the explosions. Breaking the spirits of a resistance movement is like cooking a fine meal.
So what are the ingredients for this mission?
The resistance has the people's backing. We must crush the spirits of the people to crush the resistance. No doubt Lieutenant Davril told you that they've brought in cyborg mercenaries from off-world, using an experimental new drop technology to land them on the planet. These cyborgs are killing our soldiers left and right.
You require me to eliminate these cyborgs?
Well intuited, Agent. I believe we can catch them by surprise at this location. But here's the key. I want to send the Balmoran people a clear message. We collect the technology the cyborgs use to drop onto Balmora and use it against them. Kill the cyborgs, collect the technology. What do you think?
You have a devious mind.
Bring me the cyborg technology, and I think the Balmoran people will get our message loud and clear.
Okay. Deal with the cyborgs as well. We can do that. Let's have a look here. The cyborg rocket packs, the sabotage comm links, we just need to find some resistance bodies. And of course there's the Okara droid factory. Okay, first things first, let's deal with the bodies just lying around, and of course the rocket packs, the cyborgs. Planting these comm units might get us some ambushes, so we'll have to keep an eye out.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
You didn't see anything. Yeah, you're gonna have a sleep, and then when you wake up, you're gonna go back to scavenging that body, and you'll do my work for me. Stray Bormu. You know, if it was a bit more of a fleshy colour, The face reminds me of the alien bug queens from Starship Troopers. Just a little. I just thought of that just now, actually. There you go. We can return to the fixer. Now it's to deal with the cyborg mercenaries. Now this guy looks like he's by himself, but remember what they said about the drop technology. If we don't kill them outright, like we just did there, he will probably call in friends. To be honest, we want friends to come in as well, though. Because we can obviously take the technology from their bodies as well. Oh, hello. There you go. Excellent. So we just need to now enter the Okara droid factory. Of course, what did they want us to get again? Chemish all wanted us to obtain some shielded power cores. That's right. To turn them into stealth bombs. Before we do that, let's look at the Republic's last gasp, shall we? The Republic have been driven off Balmorra, but 3 of their most capable and dangerous fighters remain and are rearming the Resistance. Defeat the Jedi, Noth Armin, Sergeant Tove Whalen, and Corin Norris in the Makaran Plains. We'll actually use the heroic transport to get us over to that destination earlier, like quicker. Where does it deposit us? Okay. Good. One, 2, and 3. So there's 2 up there. Oh, there's 1 down there, 1 up there, and 1 in this corner. Actually, can we... The cyber specialist, we can put you to sleep first.
Getting good.
Just wait for backstab to cool down. Go. 1 of the targets down, 2 more to go. Oh. We taking damage? We are taking damage. Taking damage while in stealth naturally breaks you out of stealth. It's one of the ways that players in PvP will deal with stealthers like operatives or Sith assassins. They'll place a damage over time ability on you. And then if the fight isn't going your way and you try to use, say, cloaking screen to break combat, the damage over time ability will break you back out of stealth. This is a special assault trooper. Oh, froze me. 2 down, 1 to go. Oh boy. Hello. Cleo, could you come over here, please? There you go. New knife and new headpiece, which we don't need once again. Okay, so now we just need to get ourselves over to the Yakara droid factory. Need to be careful on the way out. So the Resistance have like a farmland going on. Interesting. I've never really been around this area. Had no reason to. Oh, I didn't think I had a reason to be over here at least. Oh. This water is not good for us. Let's get ourselves into the Yakara droid factory. Locate the shielded power cores. Do you have a mission for me? No, you don't. Let's have a look at the map here. Straight down and to the right. This is literally the power generator. Okay. This place is... This place is not in a good position. It's having power surges like that, at least. Just keep an eye on it. Try to avoid the monitor droid. At least they're not popping down sensors. Ha. Here we are. And there's a shielded cause.
Make me look good.
Thank the stars I reached you. Sorry about earlier. With Chemish there, I couldn't say a thing. Station Chief Ranald told me you were from Imperial Intelligence, so I set things up as fast as I could. Anyway, Sanju Pyne. Guess you know that.
What's the situation?
So, Chemish verified your background. Intelligence did its job. You're fine there. I'm doing my best to find out anything about the cell leader, Greystar. Maybe you can learn more when Chemish trusts you.
Winning over Chemish is the top priority.
Right. Well, she's a fanatic, but she respects results. The more you impress her, the more she'll give. There's one other thing. Those power cores you're after, you know what Chemish plans to do with them, right? She's gonna attack Sobrik. She'll have some of the new recruits plant the bombs and run. Hit the town and the Imperial base.
Casualties? How many injured, how many dead?
Well, how am I supposed to figure that? Just listen. I know a way to disable the power cores so Chemish won't suspect you. There's a machine in the factory that can do it. Run the sealed case through the machine, and the cores will fry. Chemish will see you didn't unlock it. She'll assume the cores went bad over the years.
If you're wrong, the whole mission ends in failure. That's not an option.
Look, I'm sorry. I was out of line, and it won't happen again. The mission is too important to risk Chemish getting suspicious. I'll see you when you get back to Troida, okay? Sanju out.
Kinda cute, isn't he? Kinda stupid, too. If he had money, he'd be perfect.
If you want him, he's yours.
Anyone I want is mine. It's one of my charms. But I don't want Sanju. Anyway, let's find that machine. Or maybe not.
So yeah, we could... There was a machine somewhere that, as they say, you could disable the power cores so that they wouldn't cause an explosion. I think that's how it works, or they won't be stealthed at least. But yeah, we can now return to Chemish Ore. Of course, we have a few quests to also hand in at the Makaran outpost, which is what we'll do first. I'm liking the series so far. I hope everyone else is as well, if you've actually gotten this far in the series. It's going quite smoothly, which is what I like about it. Obviously, I'm missing some of the quests. Yes, this is the right place. But it's going reasonably. Let's go hand over the ingredients.
Word has it, the former Balmoran Minister of Defense, Vol Argon, got wind of your work destroying the generators at Nibre warehouse. He's furious. I can't wait to hear his reaction when we attack him with his own cyborg's gear. Perfect.
Maybe he'll decide to come here and fight, so I can kill him.
We'll do our utmost to provoke him. To reach the Resistance's main base, we need to push through the Gorinth wilds. But the Resistance have repelled all Imperial offensives with guerrilla attacks from this untamed and largely uncharted area. A Balmoran defector, Cavil Aren, has agreed to help us clear out the wilds and carve a path to the Resistance's base. He's at the Gorinth Imperial outpost.
Excellent. So we need to find this Cavil Aren next to continue with the story arc here on Balmora. And of course, Fixer 66 needs to know the results of the modified communication devices.
There's been chatter on the Resistance frequencies while you were off planting the ordnance. The Resistance has set off 3 bombs so far. The first blast sent them scattering. Then, of course, they attempted to stay in touch via comm unit. So you can imagine the results. Quite a successful operation.
Just doing my job.
Well, it's delivered the punishment. 1 bomb went off near their medical bay. They'll have quite a time recovering. And with the investigation they'll have to launch to discover our method, we'll be ahead for quite some time.
Excellent. And a new reward. Getting some more influence with Kaleo. Where to next? Obviously we need... This is a Goran Fair Imperial base. I pointed out earlier. You can just kind of see it in the distance there. On top of the canyon cliff wall. First things though, we'll head over to the droid factory. And hand over these shielded power cores over to Chemish. While we're waiting... Did we do this one? No, we didn't.
You and me, we're getting good.
Might as well just finish them off since we started. There you go. All fully geared once again, up till level 30 I think it is. More raw materials to put away, and the rest is vendor food.
All right, make me look good.
Back already? Your friend's quick, Sanju.
Told you she was good.
You tell me a lot of things, but I asked for the stealth droid power cores. If you don't have them, you're wasting my time.
Right here, Chemish. The full crate. All yours.
Huh. Looks like you actually made it to the factory. It'll take a minute to get this case open. Sanju, go fetch Pyther and a droid.
I think we've got it, Chemish. Crack the case open and let's see if our new friend did the job right.
Looks like everything's here. The power cores read fully functional. This is nice. Very nice.
This mean I'm one of you now?
Not exactly. But it means we can strike against Sobrik. And that wins you points. You realize I wasn't expecting much. Didn't know if you were really for the cause. Didn't know if you had the skills. Still not sure how far I can trust you. But you've got the talent.
I swear, I'll show you I believe in the cause.
I don't need your promises, but I'm ready to see where this goes. While my people are fixing up the power cores and planting them around Sobrik, you'll be doing something different. You've seen the caves in this valley? Dark and cramped, but they make a nice hiding place. Scanners bounce right off them.
Useful for all sorts of things.
Seemed like a good discovery. Greystar set up a training outpost in the caves a while back. Then the Empire started dropping gas bombs on the Republic. The outpost was poisoned. Toxin got into the soil. Turned good kids into drooling psychos. And the caves were overrun by our own people.
You said it was a training outpost? What kind of training outpost?
Place we took angry recruits and taught them how to shoot a blaster, use a stim pack. Nothing fancy. We're willing to cut our losses, but there's still data on the outpost computers. I want it transmitted out and the systems destroyed.
Sanju, get to high ground outside of town. You can pick up the signal with the booster box.
Is all this clear? Getting the data won't be easy, but you manage the factory, so I figure you can survive the outpost.
I know what I'm doing. I'll make it through the caves.
Now get out of here. I've got some power cores to pass around and an attack to plan.
There we go. Oh well, we kept her happy. So we need to access a cave system within a Gorinth Canyon, or the Gorinth Wilds, really. Let's have a look at the mission log. To gain the trust of the terrorists again, you agree to recover data from the old terrorist training camp's computers. Attach a transmitter to the main computer and upload the data. Okay. Let's see what optional missions we can do while we're there. The Heroic Firestar, and we can probably do Comrades in Arms once we complete the Wilds. We'll end this video here, it's probably a good place to do so. But when we come back, we'll head into the Gorinth Wilds, which are just up the Imperial base that's above us right now. Obviously, we'll see what other missions we can do while we're on our way to this old training camp. This, of course, has been AnthWolf for Star Wars The Old Republic. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for more next time. Until then, bye-bye now.